Well, good evening, gamers. It's your host, Blasting Tom, coming at you with some good old GTA. What's up, guys? What's up, girls? What's up, everybody? It's been a while now. I definitely know. And I want to start off by apologizing for not having really been on in a long time now. Things in my life kind of went in a different direction, and yeah, not really what I was looking for at the time, but here we are. I want to get back into it, and I figured what better way to start it than start it off with some good old GTA. So yeah, right now we're just gonna kind of wait a little bit. Sit here and kind of wait. Listen to the music kind of play through. Look at the special events. And then the reason why I want to start on GTA tonight is because I want to go ahead and just, get back into the swing of things, but I want to definitely go ahead and spin up the day. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Sorry, it's been so long. I'm a little bit febbled. It's kind of a surprise to me too here. But I want to get back into it here, and I want to start doing something with it. But here's the deal: we're probably going to start out on some GTA here tonight to see what's going on. There's been some very weird stuff going on lately, where there's been aliens against each other, with the help of modders, without the help of modders. Like, it's been odd. A lot has changed with my collections. I want to kind of show it off as well, and show you guys what I've been working on when I haven't been there. And then yeah, I got some exciting news for you guys. We're gonna play something a little bit different after that. We're gonna play Red Dead Online, guys. So I got Red Dead on launch date, and I was super excited for it. I was like, yes, finally I'm gonna play this game. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time with it. And then it turns out, guess what? Hey, you need this and this amount of internet, which I unfortunately didn't have at the time. So the internet I did have just ended up being, unfortunately, really poo-poo making it so. No, we can't listen to that. No.
Stop indulging them. Watch this. It's just as much fun.
Hold on, everybody. Sorry. It's been so long I've actually been playing music. No. Shh, McDonald. I'm not trying to get demonetized. I'm sorry, YouTube. Please don't do anything. Alright, enough. There we go. Perfect. Alright. What is happening? Oh, well, would you guys look at that? We got an alien. Alright, hold on a second. I'm not even properly set up here. Surprise! Here I am. Let me real quick get it up on... Shout out to my brother. He gave me an iPad a little while back here. And this iPad has been coming in handy more than I want to admit it. But I definitely shout out to my brother. He's the most dopest person I know. Well, not true. My dad is. Alright, cool. We're good. Good. So yeah. Alright, what is happening here tonight? Let me figure this one out, guys, real quick here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what these guys have to say. Wait, is someone in my room? No. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, won't let me collect money. Oh, all right, cool. Let's get out of here. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, cool. So it looks like we're like really low latency. I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's gonna be called Surprise. That's just how it is. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put it in chat here. Come hang out. I kind of wanted to, you know, do this in conjunction with some like charity, but I think I'm gonna have to wait on that. But for now, we'll just. Okay. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. Awesome. So I made some friends here in GTA because, I mean, you can't really play this game without making some friends. That's just not an option. So these people I play with normally are pretty cool. I can't speak for the rest of the session, obviously, but let's get to it. Let's get to what we've all been waiting for at this point. Oh, sorry. If you guys can hear the stream in the back, I'll turn it down. There we go. We'll get down to brass tacks here, what you guys have been waiting for. We'll get to the free spin of the day.
A new luxury car is available to win.
Okay,
Stop by
you guys
and
ready?
have a try at the Lucky Wheel.
Check it out. Check it out.
At the mall?
Isn't that freaking deliciously delicious? Sorry, I don't really play GTA that much more anymore because I got Red Dead Online and I mean people. No, sorry, we just missed it, but yeah, I mean I would say go everybody who needed GTA, go download GTA. I mean it's free right now. All right, I love these people, but I'm sorry. No, I'll be right back. Hold on, hold on. Alright. Here we go, everybody. I'm sorry for the delay on that.
I'll be right there.
Transaction. Come on. So as you guys can see, I currently have about
What'll it be today?
$3.6 million.
Goodbye.
But it has something to do with the fact that I've won some cars. I've gotten some awesome cars to show you guys. So let's get to it though. Let's see if we can't win this freaking half track here. This one is super awesome. Been on a losing streak lately, so just something to do with it. And check real quick if sound is coming through on the stream here. That's okay. Okay, so it definitely is coming through, but you can't hear me. Alright. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna put it down to 20 here. Is that better? Okay. Okay, that seems more reasonable. So that way you guys can still hear it, but my voice is coming through too. Yeah, I can hear myself now, so sorry about that. I'll turn myself off here. Alright, perfect. So there's not much of latency on, so if you guys say something, I should be able to see it right away. And yeah, I mean, awesome. Let's take a tour of everything. So a lot has changed here. I think the last thing we really were talking about was how I never wanted to become one of those people that had an oppressor, right? Well, my brother bought one, and then I was like, well, you know what? I think I'll buy one too. So yeah, here we are. I have an oppressor Mark II, but I mean, more to that. We'll get into all of it here in a second because there's so many cars I need to show you guys and so much stuff. So we'll start off in the apartment here because this was a big thing I remember right before it all ended, or yeah, we can say it as it is before it all ended. A big thing was we were working on trying to get this entire place figured out and situated. And I have literally spent all the chips, all the money I possibly can, where I feel like it looks good, for it to all look like this. So this is what I went with. I went with them with all the knickknacks I could get myself a hold of here. Yeah, so we can start over here. I got, famous football. Got that little Me TV. Some of the more expensive items right there. Excuse me, everybody. I have a little bit of indigestion. We got a beautiful watch table top thingy. We got some heads over here. They look better than anything else in here. Don't mind that. We got the peyote party going on here. And then I figured since we were going to be a little bit themed, an alien egg and a rocket right next to each other would be a pretty good combination. And then in here, I don't think, no, you can't put anything in there, so we won't go in there. We have a little golden statue of a cougar type deal, and like a basketball, and of course a jersey, and RIP the Great One. We won't talk more about that. Then we have this beautiful little place right here, of course. And then, yeah, I mean, that is what it is. And then here, I figured I would bring it into theme, so it's all benefactor themed there. And then over here we got a little horsey. We got some posters. Got another severed head, because why not? We got some artwork. We got some. I have changed so much artwork around so often because I was just never sure where I wanted any of it. But yeah, at this point, it is what it is. I'm not gonna take it any further. I'm not gonna try and do anything different with it. I think it looks good as it is. Then we have these weird statues that just kind of stare at you, and they change color depending on where you're at, which I kind of like a lot. And then, we got the twerking lady, but we won't worry too much about her. Now, I got a little system going here, so we got the icon here staring at her, who's also being stared down by Cthulhu lady? I don't know what to call her. Looking straight up at this guy, obviously. And then he's also kind of looking at the icon always. At least one of his eyes are, and the other one is always kind of looking at her. And then, I have some classic moments from some classic movies. An infamous movie we won't talk about on this channel. Shh, 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 shh. It is The Loneliest Robot in Great Britain, y'all. And then we got Robot Princess Bubblegum, obviously, and it's all in sequence, like it should be. And then we got the Intern Holgiver, which of course means it's not a shotgun. And you guys guessed it, it means it's not a minigun in Swedish. Well, I mean, Norwegian? I don't know. Rockstarian, probably. We got Robot Princess Bubblegum hanging out there, obviously. And we got these little knickknacks here. I figured some donuts and coffee would be nice there. Now, this is the money room, obviously, so this is where we have the fancy art. Like all that art that doesn't really make much sense, but it looks really powerful when you walk in. And then bang bang, because we make big business decisions in here, obviously. Then we got the lollipop. And then if you guys notice, the house is littered with a bunch of dogs everywhere. And most of them are pooping on the ground. Like, most of them are. Yeah. And then here's something I've changed around a little bit. I did finally break down and buy those stupid guns, but I don't know, they look good. I like them where they are. We got Love Fist, of course. And then we got some Jack Hoist, the Hoistinator. Some memorabilia from him. We obviously got some trickery, some slickery, some flickledy here and there. We got the golden bottle. We got the peach on the wall, obviously. And then here's the collection that you guys helped me really worry about. It's still standing where it is. I moved it around just a little bit because I wanted some of them, to fit in more than other ones. Yep, guys, remember that? I think that's episode... I don't even know anymore. You guys have to go back and figure that one out. There's some that took me hours. Like, what were we? 4 or 5 hours of just straight going back and forth trying to figure it out. Now, I chose this painting in here because, duh, it makes sense to have that be in the game room, obviously. Mom's on the wall. Nice cars next to her, obviously. Some well-traveled areas. Then we got my 2 Bang paintings right there. Very expensive ones. Le Chinch. And then... Hey! Did y'all know? We're in social distancing. That's why I'm wearing a mask. Alright. But, as you guys can see, there's also a pooper. Obviously. And then... Yeah, in here I kind of just have 2 bananas hugging. And 2 bananas hugging, and then this guy that always stares at you. Oh. Bye, Alan. He's usually pretty chill. I got the wings, obviously. We got the doggos. Some more wings. Yep, she's still here. We got a lollipop there. More wings. More pooping dogs. And yeah. The only thing we have left to kind of look at here is the office. Which hasn't changed much. I mean, it's got another basketball, and then he loves me, obviously. Duh. And then, my God, she's an angel. Obviously she is. Perfect. Oh yeah, no, the movie room, I forgot. Oh, no, you guys didn't see anything, don't worry. You didn't see anything, no. So this is what's in here, look at that, wow, beautiful, wow. Did you guys see it? Okay, cool. And there's tonight, oh, no, we're not talking about the Susan bud. Alright, perfect. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on. As far as my penthouse goes, so let's go to the garage. That's obviously where we should always start, right? I don't even know why I showed you guys this. Who cares about interior design? Let's check out some fast cars, shall we? So, my first car I ever won, on the podium, I never unfortunately got to show you guys. I really wish I had. But oh wait, did I? Ooh, it might actually be on the stream. Yeah. That's still here, obviously. It looks as badass as ever. I've gotten myself a little benefactor collection down here. We got that Thrax over there, obviously, because, yeah, boy, gotta spend the money, right? And then I got multiple versions of this car here. But I think just because you guys want to see it, and I want to see it, and I want to hear it, we have to drive this car. Let's just take a moment to appreciate how wonderfully, wonderfully awesome this car sounds. And then let's just take off, shall we? Woo! Alright, guys, I do want to apologize. It is that time of night where the train does pass, so I'm sorry. So it's gonna, it most likely is gonna get a little bit loud. I mean, my microphone usually is pretty good about not having it be the loudest, but the window is open because I want my computer to stay as cold as it possibly can. Oh boy, it is as loud as ever. I keep forgetting how loud that train actually is. Alright, and if you guys have noticed so far, we've just been kind of cruising. What I'm trying to get us to right now is the nightclub, because I can't remember, but I think I made some wise investments right after all this. And I definitely want to show you guys what I've invested into here. And also there's some cool cars there I want to show you guys for sure. I mean, you know, playing this game for as long as I have, I've found some lines that you can just kind of follow. If you guys have noticed, I haven't actually taken a single turn. They've all been part of the road, except for now. My recommendation when playing this game is find those kind of roads. Find that line that you can just... Oh, right. I don't want to park this one in there. Yeah, as you guys can see, freaking sexy car. Ooh. And it just sounds so good, and it's fun, it's fast. When it first came out, I figured, you know, I would fully upgrade it. I bought it. I bought this cash. It's the most expensive car there is. And yeah, I think you guys were there for it. Maybe. I honestly can't remember anymore because it has been so long, and I do apologize about that, guys. I want to get back into it here, and I want to address that I've gotten some more subscribers since we have started, and I definitely appreciate everybody who has subscribed. And right now, like, we're all stuck in this limbo where we can't really figure out what we need to do and what we can do and what we're allowed to do, so let's just kind of forget all that for a little bit and play some good old games, you know? But yeah, I mean... Just like before, you guys, you've seen this many times, but I wanted to show you guys something really exciting. I have now acquired both gold of the dance statue. Oh, come on, dude. Point. Of the dance statue and, of course, of the battle or business battle statue as well. Yay! Look at the amount that's in there. Yes. This is what I'm trying to get it to at this point, because I'm like, at this point, money doesn't really mean anything to me in this game. It's not worth buying. It's not worth anyone's time to have to put money into it. So if you really want it, I'll show you the easiest way to do it, and this is how I get my money at this point, because yeah, boys gotta, you know, buy stupid cars to drive around in. But yeah, let's go deposit this money real quick. And look at that, we're almost up at 4 million again. It's ridiculous how fast you can actually make money in this game if you really put your mind to it. But I'll show you guys, and oh yeah, we might do a popularity mission here in a little bit. But what I did right after we stopped this whole thing, well, I stopped it on. I'm sorry. what I did was I invested a lot of money into getting all the basements. And that's really where the money is at. And I'll show you guys at the end of all this, but we'll start at, level 1 here because I want to show you guys what you kind of have to obtain in order for this to make much sense and in order for this to mean anything, I guess. But yeah, I mean, if you guys look at the corner right now, you can actually see that there's a decent bit of money in here already, and it's not even like a halfway or quarter ways full. Yeah. I just love coming down here sometimes and just staring at all the stuff there is. It's so cool. But yeah, once you've gotten to this point here, you do want to go ahead and start. Well, no, you want to first and foremost get all the levels down to level 5, and then you want to get yourself one of these big old boys right here. I don't unfortunately remember the name, but GTA is so wonderful. We can just jump in, and it's literally the Pounder custom. It is found on Warstock, and I'll show you guys right where it is. It is. Oh, perfect. And the train has passed. Ooh. Ooh, you kidding me, right? Okay, let's do it. I'm not worried about it anymore. Did I legit just buy a helicopter? I'm an idiot, man. Oh well. I'll show you guys where it is. Oh, wow. That was kind of out of nowhere, wasn't it? Well, why not, right? Okay, it's right there. No, it's not that one, sorry. It is... Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Somebody, well, it's a helicopter I really want, honestly. It's so stealthy. There it is, sorry. It's the Pounder Custom right there for a measly $241,000. I mean, if you guys really want to work for that and you want an easy way to do it, import, export, sell 2 cars, and then do a VIP mission. That should about get you the money for this. And then the upgrade itself, I think, came out to 2 million maybe. But it's well worth it because you're going to make that money back in no time. And I'll show you guys. I'll tell you some of the numbers I've gotten it up to and how much money I've gotten from just this particular thing. And I mean, when I continue all this here, I'll show you guys how I make the money. You guys know how I do it, how we did it last. It's just not nearly as small anymore. I don't know if I have shown you guys this before. I'll have to go back in my videos to check, but yeah, that's how I make my money at this point. I don't really concern myself with any of the other stuff anymore. It's such a waste of time. At least at the level I am at. I don't need all that stuff anymore. Oh, look at that. And it's been delivered. I still can't get over it. I just bought an Akula. That's awesome, though. Let's hit a like just for that. Just for irrationally spending $1.3 million. Oh my goodness. And then if you think about it, that's not even a lot compared to what it usually is. And then you think about it further, and then you go into Arena War, and it's like, what? $3 million for a car? What? Alright, speaking of cars, here we are. I've kind of moved my Infinity Collection. It has been completed. It is beautiful. And everything, guys. But yeah, these are the kind of cars I want in this particular lockup here, or garage, I suppose. They're all 100% fully armored. This is an armored Benefactor. Shafter, I think. No, Slanger. Schlinger. No, not Schlinger. Shifter Shafter. And then this is the SUV type that's also fully armored out. You guys know the Coroma. And then, of course, this interesting car that was given to me. I can't remember. I think we were... Yeah, I think we did that. Yeah, we did. We did. But yeah. Let's go down and... I want to show you guys something here. We'll have to go to the furthest level down. All the way deep down. Alright. So here we are. I think the last thing we bought was the Terabyte, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. That was the last thing I bought on stream, if I'm not mistaken. And since then I've, of course, completely upgraded it. Like, it has the full drone station, the kaboom boom, everything. Fully 100% upgraded. And then here it is. That's what I, shortly after I stopped streaming, bought. And it's fully upgraded, obviously. I don't play with anything that's not. But yeah, I became that kind of person I didn't want to be, but I don't use this one to fly around and shoot people, because that's a waste of my time. I use it to get from A to B in a quick manner here. Like, yeet boys, yeet. But yeah, I got something really exciting to show you guys. I went ahead and I invested some money, which is why I'm so poor right now. Because if I'm not mistaken, we left off with a decent bit of money. You guys have noticed down on the map at this point, it does say I have an office here. And I know it's kind of silly, but it's kind of always been a goal of mine in this game to have an office here. And now I have one. I bought it here not too long ago when it was on sale. And then I bought something else as well. Something I'm excited to show everybody here. But yeah, let's go in and take a look here. I mean, the inside hasn't really changed in very much at all. I went with the same theme because I like that theme a lot. I did buy the accommodation. I'm sure I already had that last time. It obviously still has all the good stuff attached to it. Yeah, I mean, piles and piles of money. I made an upgrade for this one though. I bought the weapons loadout locker, whatever you want to call it. And then there's obviously still the safe right there. But the view from up here is just absolutely gorgeous. And then more specifically, and I'll show you guys, the view that you get in the garage.
You're looking good.
My God. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. The view in the garage. Stop. I'm done. Let's see. So, we'll start. No, we'll start in the custom auto shop. You know what? She's starting to grow on me a little bit more, that lady. Excuse me, I just had a little sip of soda. But yeah, just kind of want to go through it all here. And then we're going to be switching over to playing some Red Dead after that. But yeah, this is my custom auto shop. It's like something I never thought I would ever say in this game, but here we are.
I hope you're well.
Oh, I'm very well, lady. Thank you very much. I haven't really adjusted to her yet, but the view, guys, and girls and gamers alike, the view. It's beautiful. You can literally see all the way down to my club from here. See down to my hangar. Ah, it's so beautiful. And then I just love the little decal here of the city with my office right here. Oh, it's awesome. And then, you know, we of course got all this fancy stuff up here. I haven't even checked out to see what half the stuff is. Look at this. That's so cool. You can just chill in here. I didn't even know that. That's dope. Stuff I don't even know. Yeah, that's my little auto shop. How do I get... Oh, there we go. And then here's my crown jewel of all of this. Here's where I keep all my cars. So you guys are gonna see the beauty. So we'll start down on 1A here. No, actually, we'll start here. Because this view is to die for. Look at that. Oh, hey. Trying to get through somewhere. Nah. But look at that. This view is so beautiful. Man, way to ruin it. Bippo. But yeah, I mean, this is legitimately why I bought this. For that view. And then I decided to go with the weird loogie, which just looks super cool. And then yeah, on 1A here, we got my whole entire Infinity collection. So we got the Spectre right here. You guys remember the Spectre. We got the Nero. We got the Schlanger. We got the Blue Wonder. I can't even remember what it's called. And then we got the Tesseract. No, sorry, the Vesta and the Tesseract. And then up on 8 or 2A, I think I wanted some like sports, classic sports and just sports cars. So it's gonna be, ooh, look at that helicopter just passing by. That's why I love this. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, that's so dope. I love it. But yeah, here we got. Oh yeah, I just won the coil in when that was up for grabs on the podium car. So super excited about that. We'll maybe leave in that, but I don't know yet. This is probably where we'll see most of the new cars I got ever since then. Because you guys remember the Weeb. She's still one of my favorites. We got this beauty. I think that was the newest one I got for you guys before it all stopped. And then I've since then gotten a Corinne Sultan RS. Fully kitted out, fully customed out. Benny's original Super Weeb model with, oh sorry about that everybody, with I think lights? Yeah, it has the Weeb lights. It just sounds so good though. I won this car. Very happy about winning this car, the Jaguar. Very fun to drive, obviously. Then we have the Pariah here, which is a new member. Also one car. Very good car. Can very much recommend it. It sounds super good, and it's one of the fastest sports cars I've ever been a part of. Like, it's helped me on many of the time trials. That sound. Good car. Very good car. Can very much recommend it for the money that it is. And then we got the Banshee here, fully kitted out, obviously. And then we got the coil here, which doesn't make a sound, because it's kind of like GTA's version of a Tesla Roadster. So, but yeah, very good car. And then we come to 1C, where all my supercars are hanging out. And no collection is complete unless you have a Formula 1 car just hanging out in your garage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful Formula 1 car, I was lucky enough to go ahead and actually win that when it came up for grabs, a week before it actually came out. So I didn't have to pay the $3 million for this, thank God. But I have paid for many upgrades on it, and many changes of colors. I ultimately went with the gold redwood sign, or the gold redwood design, because it looks really nice. And then we got the Irmas. You guys remember that one? I got this car because for me it's free since I got the starter entrepreneur, whatever they want to call that thing. For me it's free. I can't remember the price on it, and now I won't be able to go in and check. But I want to say I won this car. I want to say I did, but if I didn't, no, I did. I did. Yeah, good car. It's very interesting. Like it has a good sound. Has a little light that lights up right there, and like it's a very good car. Active spoiler, the whole nine. This one here was the one I was waiting for so long, and it finally came out, and I paid for this one. We drove around in it. This was on sale at one point, so I decided to buy a Centorno, just because it's nostalgia. And then you guys know the Tempesta. But yeah, this is my major collection. So I think to go down somewhere. I don't know where we're going. Let's take the one everybody wants me to take, obviously. Let's take the Formula One car. It is without a doubt the most fun car to drive in this game. It just sounds so good too. And it spews fire like nobody's business too. It has so many fun functions, like you can just rip it down the street, like just rip it. And then it is low to the ground though, but yep. Alright, we're gonna go a quick little route here because I want to show you guys the newest thing that place I bought, and then we'll go check out the Akula after that. So we'll have to make our way out to Grapeseed, so I won't really talk much more here. Just let you guys enjoy the roar of the engine and just enjoy the ride. Ooh, sorry about that. Looks like we're humping someone here. Oops. Alright, back to it. And here we are with barely a scratch on the car. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Here we are. Barely a scratch, huh? What a beautiful ride. Oh, that's too funny. Alright, so out here, you guessed it, it's my arcade. So when the arcade came out, I obviously went ahead and bought one. I didn't buy the fully upgraded one because I didn't have the money at the time because I wasn't really worried about grinding too much. As you guys already know, I'm already very tired of that, so wasn't really a main concern of mine. So, but ever since then, I've done some heists. I've grinded a bunch. I've bought all the stuff I need. So I have Nazar Speaks, and I know exactly what that's a reference to. I have the Love Professor. I have the Kitty Claw, which this in real life is a weakness of mine. Like I always want to play these kind of games because I usually win, but I mean, I win as much as someone else does, right? Come on, please, give me something good for the stream. No, all right. Oh well. Not worried about it. It's just a video game, so. But yeah, I got all the arcade games. I even got the one that refers to Red Dead Redemption 2, which it's coming, guys. I promise. All the good stuff, Wonderama. Little surprise return from Jimmy. Long time no see, Jimmy boy. Yeah, he's still a piece of poo-poo though. Got all the fun games. I thought this would be the coolest one as my mural. I don't know. As you guys can see, it's kind of grog in the back here, so. Speaking of the Wizard's Ruin, so I finally beat it. It took me very long to beat it. It took me way longer than I care to admit, so I won't admit it to you guys. But it took a very long time, and the payoff is definitely worth it. So, if you guys haven't, if you own an arcade or you know somebody who owns an arcade and you haven't played Wizard's Ruin all the way through, do me the favor and do that. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone because it's something everybody should experience on their own for the first time. And then obviously we got the fancy little office here. Very cool. I thought that was a very nice addition. Not sure how much we have at the safe right now. Let's open up and see. Oh, stacks. Nice. Nice. It was almost full, so no worries. Look, this is basically how I've been maintaining my money. It's the 70,000 from my nightclub and this 50,000 from here. Those are usually what goes right into my account and kind of keeps me afloat in this game. Look at that, we're up 2.3 again now. So, yeah, not worried about it. Let's talk to Lester here. Oh god. Alright, down to the layer we go. Full warning, I do have a heist currently going. So yeah, if anyone wants to join, if anyone's watching this that wants to join, feel free. I want to get mine done at some point, but yeah, it has the full upgrade. It has all my businesses shown right here. I'll show you guys. I thought this was a cool addition. It's not very useful from where I'm at, but it is very cool though. Like I can manage all my stock from here. All my special cargo, my counterfeit, everything. It's so cool. Yeah, got my people here. You know, they're doing what they need to do. We got the diamond right here. We got, as you guys can see, I have my plan going right now. It is currently set to the big con. No death warnings, no nothing. I have a couple of different people ready to rock and roll. I really haven't done much of the setup at all because I haven't felt like it. It looks like I've taken I've bought the masks and I've gotten the exit disguise. Nice. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I do have the full map outfit, obviously, and then I also have the door over here, and I have the little hacking tool right here. Now, don't let anyone ever tell you you don't need the door or the map or the hacking tool, because the hacking tool is definitely useful, and the door is definitely useful, because not everybody understands how the laser drill works. It took me very long to understand how it works, and when you're standing there knee-deep in the shit, you want to be as good at it as possible, so don't skimp out on the door, please. Now, to my collection here. I currently don't have many cars here. If I'm not mistaken, most of these cars are one cars. I think. No, not all of them, but most of them are. I won this truck. I think this truck is the Ford F-150 knockoff. What is it called? It's like the Bravado something. No, Vapid. Chantanari 4x4. That sounds okay. I think I've driven it a few times at this point. I got this, the Helion, which we bought when I was still playing, so you guys remember that one. Then I got this one here, which is a new addition. It's the Hexilon? No, Evron, sorry, Karen Evron. This is basically a Toyota Helixion, I want to say it's called, knockoff. And then I won the Vagrant when the Vagrant was up for driving, or up for grabs on the podium car, or on the podium. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave on that one. Oh, and then I'll show you guys something here too, because I have bought some more property since. Oof, it actually sounds real good, and it's kind of fun to drive. But yeah, I bought this property as soon as I got the property out here, because I kind of wanted a place where I could call it my own, you know, out here. And I'm happy to say I have literally a spot in every single city in the game now. So in here I got my 2 muscle cars. I got the beautiful Hellcat that we bought back then. She still purrs like a freaking kitten. Listen, listen. Oh, she's beautiful. And then I got this one here, which is a armored car. I didn't want that one in the what is that called? The nightclub. Because this one here is more my, like, this is just a brute force. The other ones are more, like, elegant and slick, in my opinion, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not going to show you guys the inside because you have probably seen it before. It's really boring. I hate those. I hate that that's the design they decided for the low cost apartments. If anything, I wish they would kind of just, you know, given you a flat template, like, boom, there you go. But that is what it is now. Let's just get on up to Paletta. Actually, I think we're going to make our way over to Sandy Shores first, since it's closer. And I want to show you guys my garage over there. Oh, nice. I just got called shit for brains. This game is so wonderful, isn't it? Whoop! Yeah, so she does like to just flip-flop and spin and tibble-topple and do whatever she needs to do. But that's kind of the, you know, part of the fun of driving this car. Is that it is gonna just hurt. Oh, hello. Oh. Nice. It sounds real good. But, I mean, that's about all there is to it. It doesn't handle very well. It is mildly fast compared to some of the other cars, and like it doesn't really do good on off-road, so not worth the money that they're asking for it. I don't think so, but if you were lucky like me and you wanted, all the power to you, man. Drive the snot out of it. We'll take a little shortcut here. I'd see, like, I can't really control it that well. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Alright, here we are. It's my second little home in Sandy Shores. Or I guess third home at this point? I don't even know. I have too many homes. But yeah, out here I have some interesting cars too. I got the Volvo. She hasn't left my collection, obviously. She got some bags on her now, but that's about it. And then I won another Ubermarkt of the exact same specification as the Weebmobile. But I just decided, well, since I can't sell it and it won't yield me any money, I might as well just turn it into an absolute off-road beast. So I did. And I mean, for what it is what it is. That's for sure. And it's fun to drive off-road in it, but not something I do a lot. Since I already have one version of it, that's, you know, a little more fun. They are both fully upgraded, so there's no difference in like speed or anything. One does a little bit better on asphalt and the other one does a little bit better off-road. Oh, would you look at that? Cindy, why are you out working tonight? I'll be back for you, Cindy. I'm just kidding, guys. We're not going back for Cindy. Whoops, excuse me, coming through. We're gonna make our way up to Paleto Bay real quick because I want to show you guys what I have up there. And then that's gonna be about it for GTA, I think. Excuse me, coming through. That's the thing that's never changed, so. Actually, that's not true. I have a few cars now that has the horn, not the horn, but the, what is it called? Police siren on it. I mean, it sounds so super good when it just flies up here, but that's it. That's all it is. Whoa. Yeah, I couldn't get out of it. It wouldn't let me. Look at that. We can see how fast it's going because it has one of those wonderful little displays on it like the F1 does. I mean, it does about as good as the F1 or the P4, the PH4. PF4, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, for sure. But yeah, this is where I have my medium apartment, so I always have a nice place to come visit here, and then I obviously have my facility too out here, which you guys remember, and my bunker, and I since have gotten a meth lab out here too. No, I had that before too. But yeah, this is my home. Nice little spot. It's very quiet up here. I love it. Calm sea breeze, you know. It's a good place if you just want to get away from people. Same with Grapeseed. Nobody ever goes to Grapeseed. I currently don't have any cars in here, but I'll show you guys the living situation. See, if they've done something like this, but like less for the lower level apartments, I wouldn't be so mad about it. I mean, I could even take the green in here. It wouldn't be so bad, but the low-level apartments, they're just so terrible. You can't even look in them. Don't worry about my station. But yeah, I mean, you guys have probably seen this before, so I'll just quickly bounce through it here. That's about all there is to it. And then there's a tiny little bathroom, and that's it. You can literally get stuck in there if somebody tries something. Yep. But yeah, I mean, that's literally all there is to my GTA experience at this point. I do want to show you guys something else I did win though. Real quick before we switch over to Red Dead, but I'll show you guys here real quick. So I was fortunate enough here last time there was something good up for grabs on the podium. I was lucky enough to kind of win it, and I think you guys saw a little preview of it earlier, but I'll show you guys here. Oh, don't get too close to that. I don't need this to be sucked in, and then I have to figure out to put it back again, and blah 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 blah. You guys get it. If you play GTA, you obviously understand the struggles that comes with playing any sort of Rockstar game. Yeah, so as far as my streaming setup goes, I wanted to touch base on this with you guys too. I'd switched over to just using my integrated NVIDIA game whatever overlay. So we'll see how well this all works. So far I feel like it is working significantly better than when I had my kind of poo-poo setup. There's no like back and forth with weird screens or anything. It doesn't necessarily feel like Twitch. It just feels chill. Emergency testing complete. Back to whatever. Yep, I know. I'm bad. Alright, so I can't remember if I had this fully upgraded back then, but I do now. Like, I got everything for it. Nice. Is that gonna stay there forever now? Oh, nice. I just had to look somewhere else. That's awesome. That's cool. But yeah, I got literally everything now. Like, hit squads, the whole nine, you know. I think I had this back then too, but you know, yeah, I can't remember. So we'll just go through it here. You guys have seen all that. I have the Boom Boom Station, the whole nine. I've never ever paid for the Boom Boom Station. Rockstar has been kind enough to give us a free shot every Christmas, so I'll usually use that on somebody who's wronged me, but as you guys know, I don't really play with people, so it usually rarely ever happens that anyone does anything. But yeah, I mean, that's the gist of my base here, my facility. But what I won though was this. I won a freaking Deluxo. One of the cars I've always wanted. I've always wanted one of these, and now I finally have one. I'm super excited about that, so I decided to turn this into, you know, give it off-road vehicle or off-road tires because it's a car that can literally fly. So why not give it the capabilities to drive on any sort of surface, you know? Because you can literally just go zoop, and then floop, and then ta-da, we're now a car again. Elon Musk, eat your heart out. Eat your heart out. And yeah, I mean, it is fully upgraded, so it has missiles, it has everything you can think of. Excuse me, come through. And sometimes it's even just fun to do this. Just zoom. See? And then we just goodbye. It's so stupid, but I love it. It's so funny too. I never wanted to pay the $3 million for it, but now that I've gotten a chance to fly it around and have it and own it, it's well worth the money. If I had to spend it on it now, I would. Because it's definitely worth the money. And it's one of the cars I use the most. Because it's just so convenient. Like it's fairly fast when you're on ground, and then you add in the fact that it can just take off at any time, and I mean you got literally the perfect car if you want. It's good for missions. It's good for beating up people that's doing you wrong. It's good for a lot of different things. If you see, and then it's also fun to drive. Like, it rips and it skips, so it's fun to drive too. Like here, let's say I don't want to go under the tunnel. Boop. I don't have to go under the tunnel. Lol. I love this game. 6 years later, and it still manages to be a decent game. I think that's crazy. I think that's so nutsy that that has, you know, been the case for so long, and it's still the case. Yeah, look at that. We're just kind of zoom around it like nothing. I mean, if I owned a hangar up here, which is probably what I'm going to work towards at some point, if I owned a hangar up here, I could just fly straight over it and it wouldn't be a problem at all. But since I don't, the military does not like when I fly over their base. I mean, I'm not worried about having to fight them, but they do like to send... Excuse me. Ugh. They do like to send missiles flying towards me whenever I do it, though, so... Yeah, you guys let me know if you want to see some more GTA, some more Red Dead. I got Sea of Thieves, I got StarCraft now, like... I got some more games in my life again. And like, I could probably get some other games too if I put some effort into. It would mostly just be some free to play right now, because you know, life is what it is, especially with everything going on. So. Whoa! Excuse me, I'm getting tired. And I know it's only been an hour so far. Oh, whoop, whoop. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. And isn't it just kind of fitting that, you know, we're flying a flying car down to the hangar to get a helicopter? I think it's kind of fitting. I think it's very symbolic. Yeah, I mean, it's so calm just flying it around too. And like, it works as a boat too. Like, there's just, it's so multifunctional. Hey, look at this, you just kind of zoom all over the water without having to worry about it falling in. And then you want to chill? You just kind of sit yourself in here and then... Oh yeah, you remember, it's a car. And then, I mean, the biggest thing to it all is it reminds you of Back to the Future. Like, you can't help but think dee, 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 every time you sit in it. It's a freaking DeLorean. A flying DeLorean, guys. Like, look. Pop! And we're now driving again. I love it. Best win I've ever had off that podium. That and the Formula 1. I think the Formula 1 more, but now, maybe, I don't know. And here we are. Time to check out my impulse buy. Oh, I love it. Let's find out here. Because I don't own the upgrade center for this, so we'll see what it says. Oh yeah, look at that. My stupid collections of helicopters. I got a Frogger that I got for free. I got that free plane. I got another free Dodo plane, which has been free for a long time now. And then I have now an Akula. Yeah, okay. Neat. I wanted to, when it was on sale, buy a hangar, or yeah, a hangar customization thingamabobber, but it won't let me. It hasn't ever let me. Alright, let's fly. And now we're just completely stealth. The only way anybody would see us is if they hear me or look up. And then you're fucked. That's so cool. And then quiet. Nothing. Ever again. And like I can use it to go over here. And you know, let's kind of do this. Ah, man. Good purchase, good purchase. Might have been a super impulse one, but it was too good of a price to pass it up again. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I want to show you guys in GTA. I don't think we should really spend much more time in here, so there's most likely going to be a brief little intermittent, so if you guys want to go ahead and stretch the legs, go pee, whatever you need to do, now's the time. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me during this time, but I'll continue talking, all that good stuff, but if not, then we'll see you once Red Dead starts up, and yeah, thank you guys so much. See you in a little bit. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-beep-bop. Disconnect, disconnect.